You know what I mean? So we're not rehearsing, we're not practicing on you. We've been doing this a while. We got some idea about where this will take you if you open up and listen at it and give yourself an opportunity to hear it. It may signal a paradigm shift in your life. And really, for those of us who are second chance individuals, I started out in the street, running the streets right around here. You know what I mean? I ain't ashamed to say that. I thought I had it right when I was running the streets. I'm just so glad God gave me a second chance. Somebody say second chance. So we up here uh, full of second chance people. And we have been good at trying to help second chance people do a paradigm shift and get to the next level. Say next level. Yeah, there is a next level. But you have to ultimately make up your mind that you want to participate in that next level and then decide to make a shift. Say a shift. Yeah. Here's what I found about sometimes second chance folks will be stuck in neutral. You know, in your vehicle, you got all these gears, but we never use neutral. You shoot past it, you shoot ahead of it. But neutral means your car is running, but not moving anywhere right now. Sometimes second chance folks find themselves, unbeknownst to them, stuck in neutral. And stuck in neutral because they don't understand a certain thing that we're going to share with you today about these four kinds of people. That people are either adders, subtractors, dividers, or multipliers. I just want you to think about that with me for a second. And then I'm going to give you my wife's definition of each and see if you can follow along with me a little bit. Oh, we got a new member. Sean, would you introduce yourself? Tell us how old you are and how you found your way here.
My name is Sean. I'm 30 years old. And what do you mean by found my way?
How did you get to this place?
Rode the bus.
No. How did you find out about it?
Halfway house.
What halfway house is that? Boy, you don't know what halfway house you at? You over there asking somebody. So you had a federal case? Mm-hmm. Sean, what could you have done to send you to the federal penitentiary? Don't answer. I'm just teasing with you. We're going to all get to that. We get to that space. I'm just teasing. I'm glad to have you. Watch this. Adders, my wife says, are individuals who love you. They care about you. They don't listen to your mess. Beyond all that stuff you're talking about, adders will still try to add to you, in spite of what you're saying out your mouth. An adder could be your mama. She's unable to multiply you beyond the ability to bring you into the world in the first place. That's absolute multiplication. But beyond that, she's unable to multiply you in levels of life. Say levels. Adders care about you genuinely. They don't want nothing from you. They're not interested in what you have or don't have. They just trying to see you get to your next level, see you achieve your best life. That's reminding you of somebody. While I'm explaining it to you, it's reminding you in your mind of somebody like that in your life right now. And sometimes we second chance folks, we can be callous and hard toward our adders. We take them for granted all the time, just assuming, I'm teaching good right now, just assuming that they're going to always be there because they've always showed their loyalty and commitment. And we just assuming they're going to keep on hanging on. It's ugly when your adder cuts you off. Wait for all the amens to die down in this church. It's it's ugly. Ooh, when your adder cuts you off. You expect it from your subtractors or your dividers, but not necessarily from your adders. But I realize somehow we always end up hurting most those people who we love and who want to be our adders. Our being stuck in neutral. Am I teaching good? Our being stuck in neutral will cause us to give pain and trepidation to those people who love us because they're frustrated with our foolishness and all them games we've been playing and all that mess we've been talking. Am I ringing anybody's bell in this house? Yeah, my wife says adders. You know how it look. Adders. We learned that in elementary school. 1 plus 1. Adders. Subtractors. Dividers. Multipliers. She says subtractor is somebody who is in pain. They're in some degree of pain, but they really don't know it. They look all right. They seem all right. Subtractors always wasting a lot of time. They spend a lot of time in neutral. Say neutral. Yeah. Subtractors hanging on, edging us to do some things that then they step back and let you be the front man. Subtractors. You don't know no subtractors in Chicago.
whole bunch of
In Finland, they got some subtractors, but not in Chicago. Yeah. And so subtractors, look here, subtractors mess around here and they always wasting time. Subtractors always wasting time. You're right in the halfway house in Pursuit Homes. You got subtractors that always spinning their wheels, but they're wasting time. They're not going anywhere. James Brown said they're talking loud, but saying nothing. Yo, that's way past y'all's time. Subtractors, they're good people. They're good for a laugh. You know, they hee-haw right with you. You know, they have a drink with you. They have a bump with you. I could keep going along that line. But subtractors are stuck in neutral, not really going anywhere. Then there's dividers. Oh, man. Dividers. My wife said, beware of dividers. They are evil people. Some people are just evil people. Usually it happens, something happens to them, some tragedy, some devastation, some early childhood trauma have happened to dividers, and they look okay, but they've never recovered from it. Dividers will use you to get what they want. Dividers come in both genders, and both of them will cut you low. And when you reach down and ask, why did you cut me? They'll be coming up for another cut up top. Dividers. Beware, my wife said, beware of a divider. They're interested. The dividers are driven by ego. I would write that down. I'll come back to all this. Dividers are driven by ego, and they can't get over themselves. Boy, it's quiet in this church. You know why? You know why it's so quiet? Because see, sometimes our ego, us right here in the room, our ego has got ahead of us and caused us to do or say some things that our behind couldn't back up. Ego will make you write a check that your behind can't cash. Divider, say divider. Yeah, divider begins with the acronym, DI. DI means to divide or split. Sean, do you have a folder? Wayne, can you give Sean a folder? Right, is there a folder over here for Sean? In that folder is a journal, and in that journal it should also be an ink pen. Is there an ink pen in there? I'm gonna show y'all something. I've been teaching a straight 20 minutes. I see nobody taking a note. My man right here is the only one taking a note. Even though you know some. Just 1 second, son. Some of what I'm sharing with you right now, you never heard it before. And the truth of the matter is, it'll go in one ear and out the other if you don't write it down. I'd say more about writing it down. Writing something down means you have to think it. Say think it.
Thank you.
Say it louder than that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Then you have to see it in your mind. Say see it.
See you.
Then you have to take your arm mechanically and write it. Say write it. Yeah. Whenever you go through that process, it stamps the thing into your internal memory. You can think it, but not write it. It'll stay there for a while, but later leave. But if you think it, see it, and write it, it'll stay forever. It'll just take some jiggling to get you back to it. Mm-hmm. Then she said there's multipliers. Say multiplier. Multipliers are people who live on a different level of life than you. Multipliers are, they don't need your money. They're not interested in your attitude. If you got issues, multipliers will never bother you. You will never see a multiplier bother you because, with your issues. An adder will try to talk to you about your issues, but multipliers don't bother with you and your issues. Multipliers don't waste time. You should write that down. Multipliers, say multipliers. Don't waste time. I'm going to say it again. Multipliers don't waste time. Which leads me to talk a bit about time. What time does that clock say? Uh-huh. Says 3 o'clock. See, the one thing about us, we have a hard time with, especially us second chance folks, we have a hard time recognizing the power of time. Say time. And so here is the mathematical equation of how you hack through humanity on the good foot. Watch this. Is if you can realize who adders are and maybe meet 1 or 2 multipliers and spend your time only with them, every outcome in your life is going to be better. It's fundamentally, mathematically impossible for you to hang out with this crew and have your life stay the same. The reason why your life is not moving is because fundamentally you are hanging out and spending your, I can't hear you, with or, and when you spend your time with subtractors or dividers, you're never going to get anywhere. You could get dead. And some of us here have been close to that at least once or twice. I'll wait for all the amens to die down. Let me tell you why I say that. Subtractors and dividers make stuff look so slick. I got your attention when I said that. Subtractors and dividers, look, they know they're full of drag. Say drag. Drag. Yeah. And so they make it look so good. The dope man make the dope life look so good. Dope man cool. Dope man got jewelry. Dope man rolling. Look like he got chicken wings, all this and that and the third. But what you don't see is that the feds are following the dope man now, and they're gonna raid his house and his mama's house too. Y'all quiet. That's it. Dope man, women, my VOA boys, dope man they got taps on everybody's phone. Sean, you and your mama, they tapping y'all's phone and your cousin and them who ain't got nothing to do with it. Because the dope man is a divider. But he looked so cool doing it. Subtractors got all the girlfriends. They hopping around everywhere and saying, that's mine, is she mine? She so-and-so, they make it look so good. They dress slick. At the end of the day, subtractors have got no money. They got no bail money. They have no lawyer. They have no relationship with a lawyer. You talking about living a life of crime, but you don't have no relationship with anybody who could help you get out of the situation you got yourself into. You just wasting your time. Say time. Yeah, on subtractors, say subtractors or dividers. If you didn't learn anything else from me and you only learned this, if you left here, you would be fundamentally more successful than you were when you came. Because the truth of the matter is, the reason why you're in the situation you're in, even though I never met you, the reason why I know you're in the situation that you're in is because you've been spending your time with subtractors and dividers, and probably you're one of them yourself, but you haven't been revealed. It hasn't been revealed to you who you might be. The brother over here said amen. I like that. You was right on point too. And watch this. Watch this. And watch this. What subtractors and dividers never figure out is time. Say time. Is the real money. Repeat that. Yeah, not the jury, not them chicken wings. Time. Say time. Time is the yeah. Yeah, you should be writing that down. When you think about time, you should always associate time with money. Especially for second chance folks, it'll help motivate you. Sometimes, second chance folks, we'll get a job because we in our subtractor modality. We get a job and get there and let all our social issues spill out on the floor of the job. As if somehow somebody's got time, say time, to waste on you not being able to figure out what your social issues are. Paul, ain't nobody got time to figure out your social issues. By the time you get to the job, say the job. You are on the clock and somebody is leasing, say leasing. Here's a problem. Sometimes we have second chance people. We think we get to the job and dude acting like he own us. And you know how we are when we feel like somebody acting like, especially if you're from Chicago. No, I didn't. No. I'm just playing. I'm just clowning. You know what I'm saying? Hold up now. Hold up. St. Louis, right. Oh, yeah. See. That's how you lose your job. See, and people say, wait, you mess around and say, oh yeah, start taking things all personal as if somebody owned you. And I mean, you haven't gotten over that slave mentality enough yet to recognize that you are an entity unto yourself, given by God, not by your employer. And so nothing that happens, I'm teaching good old, nothing that happens on your job is enough for you to blow your thing about. You know what? I get so sick, Sean, second chance folks like us, I'm include myself in it, we get to the job and we end up getting a case at work. Finland, you ever heard of it? It don't sound good, and we get angry, and St. Louis takes it one way, Chicago takes it another kind of way. Next thing you know, on the break, we clowning, wasting our when time really is the right. And so you can't come to the job acting like somebody owns you. They are only leasing you for a certain period of. And for them to make their money and for you to get your money, you have to manage because time is the real money. Real money.
Never get wasted time back.
Listen to Sean. This is Sean, the philosopher. He said, we can't get wasted time back. It's true, though. You know, let me pause for a minute. I'm going to take you back there. Here's our goal for you in REEP. REEP stands for Replanting Expansion. Say expansion. Employment Program. Yeah. Son, stop clicking that. Watch this. Watch. So our goal is to move you from this level here to work level. Say work. Yeah. Work is like, especially when you coming out of your second chance modality, work is like starting over. It's almost embryonic, like embryo, like child, like becoming something else as a result of the work. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. There's a lot of spiritual stories about the creation of man. You know, some would argue that man evolved from reptiles, and others argue that man was created by God. And still others argue that man evolved from ape, and all this. You've heard all these things, right? Each one of them have a story, and each one of these stories have some science attached to it, and they'll take you wherever they got to go. But in the story of Adam, I just want to use that because I think you'll be familiar with it. It said that God made Adam and placed him in a garden. Say the garden. And then God said to Adam, anybody know? Huh?
Oh, you said God said to Adam?
Yes. 10. 10. Say 10.
10.
Say 10. Yeah, we don't use that terminology now. But what he was saying is work the garden. Say work.
Work.
Yeah, what I discovered is, listen to this carefully, work is what you have to do on yourself, and you are the garden. Tend the garden really means work on yourself. Second chance, folks, sometimes we've been messing around, we've been wasting time. Second chance, folks, sometimes we put tending our garden on somebody else's plate. Sometimes it's our female friend, or it could be a male friend if you're female. You're putting it on somebody else. Your mama didn't do something right, and your daddy wasn't present. There's all these things. And some of this stuff is real and painful. But it doesn't stop you from being able to work. Say work. Say it louder than that. Work. It doesn't stop you from being able to work on yourself, Dante. You have to work on yourself, man. And the work is done in the context of time. And time is the real money. So even though you were incarcerated, watch this, what I'm going to share with you now. Even though you were incarcerated, your work on you wasn't supposed to stop. When you're incarcerated, that really gives you time to focus on the work. Say the work. The work that you're supposed to be doing, tending your own garden. Some of us got into the penitentiary and got lost in penitentiary politics. Somebody got in cliques. Somebody got in gangs. Somebody got in, all this, that, and the other. You can't sit here. You can't sit there. They can't sit. You can't, all of that mess is like being stuck in neutral. Everybody's engines running, nobody's going nowhere. But Lil Bruh, y'all know who he was. Lil Bruh was right there with you, hollering at you every morning, but Lil Bruh was going to school. Lil Bruh was taking classes. Lil Bruh could have been a white boy, a black boy, a native boy, a Hispanic boy, an Asian boy, but Lil Bruh was going to school. While he was in the penitentiary, Lil Bruh was using his correctly, and time is the real money. It doesn't make a difference if you're spending time in the penitentiary or out. What matters is whether or not you are tending your garden. Because if you're tending your garden, whenever the door comes open for you, you're going to level up to the level of your tending. I wait for all the amens over here to die down. I got one out of them over here. I had to work on a couple more. Because fundamentally, second chance people are stuck. Let me tell you how we stuck. Sometimes second chance people are stuck in yesterday. Say yesterday. Yesterday. This is yesterday. We bring our stuck nature to our today. This is today. Say today. Today. What is this? Yesterday. Say it loud. Yesterday. What is this? Today. And each one of us is going to have a tomorrow. But that tomorrow is not going to be what you want it to be if in today you are stuck on what happened to you yesterday. Watch this carefully now. You were traumatized when you were young. Your mama left you. Somebody tried to mess with you. You're in pain about that. You tried to mess with somebody else. You was in a gang yesterday. You pulled a robbery yesterday. You didn't graduate from high school yesterday. Say yesterday.
Yesterday.
A whole lot of stuff happened, but to the extent that you're unable to allow to come into, is to that extent that you will have a successful or unsuccessful tomorrow. I'm in VOA. We've been in there for years. I hear y'all yakking in VOA like you still locked up. 180. Y'all acting like you still locked up because somehow you're stuck in
Yesterday.
and you don't understand. Yesterday has already gone. The movie has played. All you're doing now is watching a rerun of yesterday's movie, playing it, hoping that it's going to help you. It's not going to help you do anything. You have to make some changes. What am I talking about? You have to tend your garden. What am I talking about? You have to make good use of your, and time is the, Brandon, that's good, boy. Yeah, but are you any good at managing your, yeah, because them two things have to go together. Well, you're going to be better than you were when you leave me. Watch this. Watch this now. Psychologically, and people, people need to see professionals. I believe in psychoanalysts. I believe in people figuring out what they need to do to get their life on the right track. But no psychologist is going to be any more clear to you than I am today, saying whatever your issue is, Sean, it happened. It's not happening. It's not happening today. It did happen, and we acknowledge it. We acknowledge some stuff happened yesterday that wasn't all good. We acknowledge that. But do you have the ability to tend your garden well enough to keep?
Yesterday.
Yes, sir. And keep today clear for adders and multipliers. Am I making myself clear? Son, Derek, you with me? Watch this. Watch this. I want to share with you the 3 R's. The 3 R's of a second chance life. There are 3 R's in a second chance life. R number 1, write it down, is retrain. Say it loud.
Retrain.
Say it louder than that.
Retrain.
One more time.
Retrain.
Good. Skip down a little line or two and write the second R. Reposition. What's the second one?
Reposition.
That's good, son. Andre, I hear you. Say reposition.
Reposition.
One more time.
Reposition.
Yeah. Then skip down a little line, couple lines, and write this one. Retire.
Retire.
Say it again.
Retire.
Say it one more time.
Retire.
Yeah. Let me see if I can add this to our layer of information. I've discovered in working 22 years with a second chance population, right? I'm familiar with it. I know what it smells like. I know what it feels like. I know you can beat it. I know that you can move to the next level. Say next level. I know it because I've been doing it for so long. Right? I have probably, I would say I have worked over my time with 30, 35 lifers. Some of them lifers I started with in the penitentiary, but I still got them right now. They still with me right to this day. Lifers. Lifer in the state penitentiary right now means 30. It's supposed to mean 30 years and beyond. You start seeing the parole board at 30 years. Usually at 29 years, they give you a hearing, and then they tell you what they're looking for from you. And then in year 30, you see a parole board, and then the parole board, and normally at 30 years, will look at what have you been doing with your time. And time is the real money. And so even in the penitentiary, even after 30 years, here's what the parole board is interested in. What did you do with the time is everything. The one thing, Dante, that you have to stop wasting is your, I'm gonna tell you what, you could waste $1, you're gonna get $1, you'll find $1 come blowing by you in the street. But if you waste your time, you can never get it back.